things like, swine flu is not in the scriptures. SARS isn't in the scriptures. Coronavirus isn't in the scriptures. Or, Ebola isn't in the scriptures. Or at least, that's prophecy because, they weren't, called by that name. Or, maybe upon, further observation. Or, maybe a lot of scholars, found, similarities between, diseases regarding, certain documents, and things like that. Or, but, nonetheless, it's still prophecy. Or, that all these, diseases and forms of judgment, exist. So once again, Deuteronomy, 28 and 61. Also every sickness and every plague, which is not written in the book of this law, then will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. And ye shall be left few in number, whereas you were as the stars of heaven for multitude, because thou wouldest not obey the voice of the Lord thy power. All right, so, that's basically, one of the, it's one of the, that's one of the judgments, for the, he's talking about, the curses in general, and the tribulation that we have to go through in general, but as far as, the 2/3, that's one of the many things, they're going to, they're going to get, caught up in. Jeremiah. Right. All right, Jeremiah 15 and 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? All right, and then, another thing is, there's also been, I've been looking at some of the group chats and all that, here and there, certain, people who fell out, or, or got kicked out and stopped, and put their hand off the plow some way, somehow, or, they're trying to, now they're trying to get in touch, or, with, Acumen and things like that. So this is another, this is another prophecy that's, being fulfilled to some extent. All right. All right. So, Jeremiah 15 and 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, such as are for the sword to the sword, such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. And you don't necessarily, have to be mauled, to death by these, it's just said, in this book, that, a lot of these animals are, they're not victims of, the viruses they carry. They're just carriers. So, they're vessels, vessels equipped with the raft of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's not, we foresee, this thing, it's all, we've also heard of, this is bringing about, a form of, martial law or curfew. So, it's another thing to get caught up in. And it's not like, the rest of these prophecies are, are still in the making, as far as World War III.